morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to look again at this product I showed you the other day. You see, the other day, I showed you this lovely new product was revealed over in Japan. The Special Deck Set EX Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. And I told you that this was very, very cool. And I told you there weren't any exclusive cards. And I want to be perfectly clear about this. Information changes. I did tell you there weren't going to be any exclusive cards in here. And at the time, I told you that was the best information we had. And it was a very sensible prediction as well, because we had already seen the Blastoise, the Charizard, and the Venusaur, and they were very literally alternate art versions of the ones in 151. And when they're showing you the headline cards of the set, and the headline cards of the set are alternate art versions of existing cards, then I absolutely think it is fair to make the presumption that there are no new cards in the set. That the cards are all essentially alternate art or reprints. Because as a general rule, and we've seen this with Pokemon for years and years and years, when they reveal a new product that's got cards in, obviously, they show you the headline cards initially. And when they show you the headline cards as alternate art, it is fair to assume there are not more exciting cards hiding around. I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I was wrong. Although, to be fair, there aren't any mechanically new cards. They are, again, alternate art. But, oh my word, these are worth getting excited about. And you know how the other day I told you I kind of love the fact that all it had was alternate arts of these free EXs because I collect Japanese products and I wanted to be able to get this more easily? They ruined it, ladies and gentlemen. They ruined it. You see, this image has been tweeted out by PokeGet Info Main. And it shows a different angle of the box from the other day. And yes, showing a different angle of the box is extremely relevant. Because the other day we could only see the front of the box. And that meant we couldn't see on top of the box. We kind of see the side, but that was irrelevant as well. Well, from this angle, we can see the top of the box. And actually, as a fun little side note, it does tell us on the left here, we can actually see you get 2 copies of each of the EXs in the box, which is going to make it really, really nice for singles, because it's going to make it much, much easier to actually get hold of, and that's rather lovely. But there is something else which we see on top, and that is another trio of cards. And we cannot see them perfectly. The image we've got is, I'm going to be honest with you, right? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely and utterly obsessive about the Pokemon trading card game. I spend pretty much all of my time playing it, talking about it, reading about it, looking stuff up, and that is clearly the Charmander promo that was in the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box. I am 100% certain that that is the alternate art Charmander that came around in the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box. And look, as soon as we figure out that that is the alternate art of the Charmander from the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box, you know what the other 2 cards are there, ladies and gentlemen. You know what the other 2 cards are. They are clearly Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Similar cards, similar kind of style, artwork rares, or illustration rares as they are over here, of Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And ladies and gentlemen, I dearly, dearly wish I could give you a better look at these. I can't, and I'm sorry. But oh, how I wish I could give you a better look at these cards, because holy moly, they are amazing. Now, the Charmander, as a side note, is an alternate art of the one from Obsidian Flames, 60 HP and single energy, heat tackle does 30 and 10 to itself. That card has basically become irrelevant since the release of 151, because 60 HP is a terrible amount of HP to have, especially with stuff like Sableye running around that can drop 120 damage, 12 damage counters, i.e. KOing 2 Charmander if they got 60 HP, but falling 10 damage short of getting each of them, or only having to get one, if they've got 70 HP each. So even though I like the attack on the 60 HP Charmander, there is zero chance I'm ever going to be playing the 60 HP one in a Charizard deck at the moment. Nobody is playing the 60 HP one because you need that extra 10 HP. That extra 10 HP is like genuinely, legitimately huge. Nobody's playing the 60 HP one. I'm sorry. Yes, I like the attack. No, nobody's playing it. That does then lead to an interesting question of what are going to be the Squirtle and Bulbasaur that they go and reprint. And the answer is, I don't know. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a bunch of options, but right now we don't know. Maybe it's going to be the 70 HP one from Pokemon Go. Maybe it's going to be the 60 HP one from 151. Maybe it's going to be the 70 HP promo that came around with 151. Probably not that one, honestly. But I don't know. I honestly can't tell you one way or the other. Wish I could, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. Wish I could. With Charmander, it was easy. It was a promo that came in the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer Box. There was a Charmander in Obsidian Flames. Boom. Done. Easy. Not the case here, unfortunately. We don't actually know one way or the other. So, yeah. We're going to have to wait and see with that one. And same thing with the Bulbasaur. There isn't an easy, obvious Bulbasaur to reprint here. We got the one from the illustration contest, which they could go for. Or we've got the one from Pokemon Go. Or we've got the one from 151. Or we've got the promo from 151. So we've actually got 4 different Bulbasaur they could go for. Although I don't think it would be the one from the illustration contest. I could be wrong. And honestly, of them, that's actually my favourite. If I'm playing a Venusaur deck, it's got 70 HP. They all do, to be fair. But then it's also got the attack for a single energy that flip a coin till you get tails, draw 1 card for each heads. I'm not saying that's good, but I am saying that, in an emergency, that can draw me a bunch of cards and get me rolling, and I'd rather have that than any of the other ones. So I kind of like it, honestly. It seems kind of cool. But yeah, they're the options we've got at the moment. I don't know which one it's going to be. I'm sorry. The only one we know for certain is the Charmander, and I love that we have it. But now we're going to unfortunately have to wait a little while to find out what they are. We know they're artwork rares, we can see that much. We know the Charmander is the one we've got, we can see that much. And from the context and the very blurry images we've got, I would be absolutely stunned if they weren't Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I can see Bulbasaur on the left-hand side of the Bulbasaur one. Squirtle, there seems to be, it's a paddling pool or something in the middle. Something holding water. I don't really know. I'm sorry. I want a better look, ladies and gentlemen. I want a better look. Don't have one right now. Boo, etc. But this has just turned this from a, oh, that could be cool kind of product to an, oh my word, that's essential. On the one hand, love that we're getting these cards because they're obviously beautiful. On the other hand, this was going to be one of those Japanese products that I could actually go and get pretty casually and not worry about because it wasn't going to sell out. The alternate art Charizard was going to be cool, but I don't think that would have made it impossible to get hold of. Now they've gone and given free artwork rares in there. Oh, this just got a lot more awkward and makes me a lot more sad. Oh, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure I'll be able to find it some way. This is releasing on November the 10th, so we've not got a huge amount of time to wait until it's out. It costs 5,500 yen, and it comes with 3 complete decks featuring Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. It comes with coins, which I'm pretty sure we've seen before, a playmat, which is going to be a paper playmat, and a deck box, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a cardboard deck box. For the price, that seems pretty obvious. And we know there's going to be a whole bunch of awesome reprints in here. Things like Iono, things like Boss's Orders, things like Nest Ball, things like Magma Basin. There are a bunch of extremely cool reprints, and they're just ones who've been shown. There's going to be more. So, it's kind of nice. This is a product, I told you when I showed you off initially, if you are playing in Japan, this is a much better product because it's giving you a bunch of stuff with which you can actually play. If you're buying this outside of Japan, it's not such a good product because, of course, you're not going to be able to use those cards to play. But the fact that you had the alternate REXs already made it a cool product, and the fact that you got the reprint of playable cards made it cool. But now that they've gone and put these in, it just became genuinely essential. And I'm not sure how much I like this, and there's nothing I can do about it. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know if you like that we're getting these, and I want to know if you would prefer that they put them somewhere else, because this product just got super annoying to find. Let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Lawasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Andrew Kincaid, who is a very lovely person who's helped me out with a bunch of stuff in the past, and I just think is lovely. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.